What's up everyone, this is Super Marcel and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. In the last episode we got ourselves this big guy, the Giganotosaurus. We took a massive risk, getting the Giganotosaurus, a large theropod, in this admittedly fairly small space. I honestly thought this wouldn't work and I needed to get the whole enclosure to get this guy comfortable. But it turns out he's actually perfectly chill. He's perfectly okay living here. Granted, he is a bit aggressive, but that's just what happens with large theropod dinosaurs. He's gonna attack the car every now and then. But yeah, but still, it works though. So we not only, so now that the fact that this works gives us the opportunity to include more dinosaurs into this little area right here. So we're gonna populate this little enclosure with dinosaurs. Probably random dinosaurs. I don't have particular dinosaurs in mind. We'll just throw them in there. And I also want to get Dracorexes for this enclosure. I feel like Dracorex would be a fitting dinosaur for this enclosure, seeing as how it's rather Shrek themed. So yeah, Dracorexes for this enclosure. Maybe repopulate dinosaurs if we need to here or there. But mainly, yeah, get dinosaurs for both these enclosures. So yeah, like, nothing else we could say. Hopefully we're gonna get 5 stars in this episode. In fact, you know what? This will be the 5-star episode. I'm not gonna stop recording until we get to that 5-star. So I guess we'll start with whatever this dinosaur is.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I can't even remember the last time we've actually gotten a Stiggy Moloch in a park. I feel like we definitely had it happen. It might have even just happened on the last island. Like, I don't know, like the only last legitimate time I remember getting Stiggy Moloch was back at Claire's Sanctuary.
Delivery has been completed.
Back in the first game. But otherwise, yeah, Stiggy Moloch, I don't remember using him that much. Which is interesting, because, like, it is a cool looking Pachycephalosaur, having all the spikes and whatnot. But I guess it does get overshadowed by Dracorex and Pachycephalosaurus.
Commencing
Now
asset transit.
I was thinking about it, even Dracorex gets shrouded. Because it's just the small Pachycephalosaur. I think people were more likely to get Homalocephalae of all dinosaurs than consider Dracorex or Stiggy Moloch. Which is unfortunate. I think Pachycephalosaurs in general kind of get bad rep, It's like, I feel like the only time people ever talk about Pachycephalosaurs is that A, they only talk about Pachycephalosaurs, just Pachycephalosaurs, none of the other ones, right? B, they only talk about how they headbutt or argue whether or not they headbutt, and then that's it. that's all they ever talk about that dinosaur. They don't talk about the other versions or like. It's just like, is Dracorex and Stiggy Moloch valid, or are they just Pachycephalosaurs? And did they headbutt? I'm kind of glad that Prehistoric Planet actually kind of changed that. They did change it actually, But one, they were ballsy enough to say that, like, yeah, they did headbutt. But they also included other Pachycephalosaurs that not a lot of people know about. Adding Prenocephalae and the whatnot was nice.
Transportation complete.
Do I need to? Might as well. Pachycephalosaurs are a little aggressive. And also maybe just in case big guy over here decides to break the fence.
Despite having very short arms, the hands of Giganotosaurus each wield 3 knife-like claws.
You call those short?
Giganotosaurus also...
I know it's a popular thing to every now and then go like, big carnivore has short arms, But in regards to Carcharodontosaurs, compared to other theropods, Their arms are pretty big. In fact, they even have claws. They got straight up claws that they might have grabbed on, gripped onto dinosaurs and did their thing. To say that their arms are small is an insult, because
You may
they're
well
very
witness
much not small.
dinosaurs attempting to establish dominance while you were on this tour. While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these steps are vitally important to the way these animals
Immediately, first thing it does when it wakes up is just decides, stop this car! I'm gonna break it up. Now I'm kind of wondering if adding Giganotosaurus was a good idea in the first place. Cause don't get it's a high rating dinosaur, obviously, but like, it's so very clearly aggressive to the cars. Literally, the first thing it did when it woke up was to just attack a car, and that rings alarm bells to me. You know what is a dinosaur I'm kind of considering, actually? I'm kind of considering getting, was it Gigantospinosaurus? It's a stegosaur. Don't see it a lot. And I've only ever used that dinosaur once, and that was in the Lost World Chaos Fury. Maybe, just maybe, I might have that dinosaur have a comeback. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at the Stygimoloch likes. What do they like? They like sauropods, ankylosaurs, and stegosaurs. Interesting. And of course, obviously, they don't like Ferrozinosaurus. It's kind of funny how the Jurassic World media for some reason decided like the Ferrozinosaurus is the dangerous herbivore that hates everything and attacks everything. But why Ferrozinosaurus? Like, don't get me wrong. I think the way they treat the Ferrozinosaurus is one of the few good things that they did in the movie, you know. I actually really liked the whole sequence where the Ferrozinosaurus just walking around, and they clearly made it seem like this dinosaur will kill Claire if it knew she was there, right? And I like that. It shows that not even the herbivores are safe. But like, there are other herbivores that are also very, like, are we just forgetting the Lost World? How there was a stegosaurus sequence that almost killed Sarah? Did I not put a gate here? I don't know if I put a gate here or not. No, I didn't. Hold on. Let me fix that. I don't even think he meant to do it that time. GGT. It's almost similar to GCT. Stuff it. This is Kyle. This is Kyle the Giganotosaurus. Welcome, Kyle. Doing the splits and all. I genuinely wonder. Is the Giganotosaurus being a threat to the cars, like, affecting my stars? If so.
The most dominant dinosaur in a group is recognized as. However,
In fact, now that I think about it,
changes in
how
leadership are the
often...
result of conflict. Some of the more social dinosaur species achieve the dominant status through intimidation.
Trust me,
alone.
mate. You're gonna want to drive around him. You don't want to be around him when he wakes up. That's a very bad idea. You don't want to. Honking at the dinosaur that can tear apart your car is a awful idea. You don't want to do this. Okay, so I had to go back a save. We're the change of plans, right? The tour ride still happens, and I guess the tour ride can still potentially see the Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus is still happening, right? Because it's such a high rating dinosaur. I'll be foolish not to pick this big guy, right? But the plan is that instead of them going into the enclosure to see the Giganotosaurus, they'll just be close enough to the fence so that they might see it. I even put a feeder next to the fence so that there's a better chance that they will see the Giganotosaurus, right? But I just find that the Giganotosaurus is just too aggressive to just it just like, as we've clearly seen, it just wakes up and the first thing it does is attack a car, right? It's just instinct. It just attacks cars. And I thought that, like, this is just, it's too aggressive for the park tour, so I had to compromise. But hopefully, with the fence being, with the path being right next to the fence, people will still see the Giganotosaurus and still gain that star rating. We're gonna have to see. I just felt, it's just that I've gotten bankrupt, and like it was just a hellhole. It was a literal hellhole. So hopefully we can make things happen. Have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wriggled and jiggled and jiggled inside. Well, have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen when you're going round a twist. I can hear myself say, this is not my day, this is not my day. You won't believe me anyway. I hear myself say, this is not my day, this is not my day. You won't believe me anyway. Ever felt like this? How strange things happen, you're going round the twist. Let's see, if I go for this unknown herbivore, I'll be in $100,000. But I will also be finishing the contract, which I'm thinking about. What is the reward? Not enough to get back into shape. But I don't know. I feel like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to save. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna make the exchange. What dinosaur do we have in store? 6 unknown herbivores for 1,600,000. What did we get? We have gotten Dracorex. Of course it was Dracorex. Really? Dracorex is $1.5 million. Are you serious? You mean to tell me that these guys altogether, the giant Stegosaurus is 400,000, but these small, somewhat dragon-looking dinosaurs are $1.5 million? Are you serious? Okay, well, I'm gonna move them all because they're better suited for this enclosure than this enclosure. For God's sakes. $1.5 million for those dinosaurs. You gotta be kidding me.
Everything has merit. You'd be surprised at how often the most important detail is overlooked. That's why I want you to really go over the briefing material on this latest objective.
At least 23,000. Wonder if the Giganotosaurus alone. Let's find out. last pictures taken before terrible things.